The Will Levis breakout continues as the Tennessee Titans quarterback torched the Houston Texans in Week 12. I'm going to show you what I saw on tape in today's film breakdown from Tic Tac Titans. Titans fans, welcome into another film breakdown from Tic Tac Titans, your home for Tennessee Titans X's and O's. I am your host, Tyler Rowland, 25 years the Tennessee Titans fanatic. I've covered the team for Sports Illustrated, USA Today, and hosted the #1 Tennessee Titans podcast in the world, Locked On Titans, for 6 seasons. In today's film breakdown, we are going to look at how Will Levis absolutely torched the Houston Texans in Week 12 en route to a monster upset. We saw some incredible dimes from Will Levis, a little bit of mobility, and just quality quarterbacking from the second-year player. So excited to dive into the tape on today's episode. Before we do, want to remind you, get subscribed, stay subscribed for year-round free Tennessee Titans film content here on the Tic Tac Titans YouTube channel. Make sure that you throw a thumbs up on the video, throw a Titan up down in the chat, and with that being said, as we always do, let's step into the film room. First play of the game for Will Levis, a classic play-action bootleg, got a little split flow action by Chigakonkwo, and a crossbody dime from Will Levis to Tyler Boyd to get this thing going. Again, this is a really, really difficult throw to make for any quarterback at any level. Rolling out, going across your momentum, and bringing your arm across your body to hit a guy. I love the idea of getting Calvin Ridley in motion here. And here's the thing, what teams like to do against the Titans is they like to bring pressure on early downs to disrupt the run game. So you're going to have this defensive back come this way. You're going to have Jalen Petrie come in this way. All right, and that's why I want to highlight Chigakonkwo, because Chigakonkwo saves this play. He's going to do split flow action, going to the backside of the run on the play action fake, in quotations, of course, and he takes out the blitzer and gives Will Levis time. And not only that, but he gets in Danielle Hunter's way so that Danielle Hunter has to go inside of Chigakonkwo, which allows, look, and now that player is in the way because Chig got him. That allowed Will Levis to get outside. So looking at the route concept on this one, you're going to have Calvin Ridley coming in motion here, and he's just going to come out to the side. And what that's going to do is that's going to pull the defensive back to him, and you're trying to flood this side of the field and have more receivers than the Texans have defenders. So Calvin Ridley's going to come here, and he is going to pull this defender. We're going to have NWI on a corner route, and he's going to pull this defender right here. And honestly, he's open, but Levis is under duress and crossbody, and he's not going to be able to do it. But the backside drag route from Tyler Boyd is what comes open. And again, as a starter play, first play of the game, excellent execution by Will Levis here. Cross-body throw. Look at that. Bam. Right to Tyler Boyd, turn up field, get yards, and almost a 20-yard gain on the very first play of scrimmage. Absolutely love this from Will Levis. This is a difficult throw, and also great scheme by Brian Callahan, understanding that the Texans are going to be in cover 3 on first downs. Perfect play call. Second play of the breakdown is not a throw, but it's a run by Will Levis on 4th and 1 for the Titans. Critical play early on in this game, and I just love highlighting Will Levis has the mobility to make these plays. A little bit of a naked bootleg right there on 4th down, can get upfield and get it. Like, Will Levis's mobility has to be a huge part of his success at the NFL level. So I love these kinds of plays that give him a run pass option where he can not only use his speed, but use his physicality also to pick up first down. So what we're going to see from the Titans is a quick flat route from Calvin Ridley, and I love all the motion from Calvin Ridley behind the line of scrimmage. Then you're going to see Nick Vanette come on an out route, and then you're going to have Chigakonkwo on the deep drag route here. But really, I want to highlight Josh Wiley, because Josh Wiley makes this play a reality. He's going to block down on Will Anderson, who comes inside. And pinning Will Anderson inside gives Will Levis the space to make this a first down. See, he pins him in, and now this is easy for Will Levis. He knows right here, I'm going. Nobody's looking. This linebacker, Henry To'oTo'o, who played terrible all day long. Titans had him in a blender. He is back to the quarterback, going with the tight end, even though there are multiple defensive backs here watching. I mean, easy money for Will Levis to get a first down here. Keep the drive going, young man. And the 4th down conversion on the last play was so important because the very next play, we have this. The bomb to Nick Westbrook-Ikhine to put the Tennessee Titans up 17-7. We broke this down on the Tic Tac 4-pack for Week 12. If you aren't checking out the Tic Tac 4-packs, you are certainly missing out. But the Titans do a great job of understanding what coverage the Texans are going to play in this situation and how to attack it. It's a variation of the Nick Westbrook-Ikhine touchdown against the Los Angeles Chargers, and Brian Callahan talked about that in his press conference. But we're going to have cover 4 by the Texans, with quarters across right there. You're going to have 3 underneath defenders as well. And what the Titans are going to do with their route concept is they're going to have Calvin Ridley come on a quick slant right here. And what that's going to do is that's going to hold this corner right here for a quick second, and it's going to bring the attention of this linebacker right here, or this safety, Jalen Petrie, okay? And then that's going to create a one-on-one situation for Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, who comes in here, fakes the dig route, and then cuts it up behind the safety. Very similar to the DeAndre Hopkins touchdown against the Atlanta Falcons from last year, where the Titans attacked cover 4 with a dig and up, okay? And when Nick Westbrook-Ikhine cuts inside, this safety is going to bite on it, okay? Because what the Titans often do is they have a concept where they're going to wrap Nick Westbrook-Ikhine right around this second-level defender. You just want to get him right around to the inside, and then Levis can deliver right here. So certainly this safety has seen that on tape multiple times, and they take that tendency and they flip it on its head with a double move. Great route run here by Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. We've seen it as he fakes the in, boom, slides right past the linebacker, second-level defender there, slides right inside like he's coming inside, stick up the field, and an absolute dime by Will Levis. Also do want to point out the performance here of J.C. Latham. Latham had a tough game against Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson, the best edge rush duo in the entire NFL. But look how J.C. Latham gets beat to the inside by Danielle Hunter off the line of scrimmage. And what do you do? What do? You take the defender where his momentum is headed, and he just pushes Danielle Hunter all the way across the pocket, giving Will Levis enough time to deliver this strike. Boom. Touchdown, Titans. All right, this next play, it is 2nd and 21 for the Titans here. All right, and these 2 plays back-to-back, this sequence of plays is absolutely massive for Will Levis and the Titans to set up another touchdown for him. So you're going to have classic outs and sticks. You're going to have stick route from the tight end, stick route from the tight end, out route from Calvin Ridley, and then an out route from NWI. And this is just a pinpoint accurate pass against cover 3. And what do I tell you guys every time we talk about cover 3? When you're playing cover 3, it basically creates a one-on-one scenario on the outside with the wide receiver and the cornerback. So you know that Nick Westbrook-Ikhine has a one-on-one with this cornerback against cover 3. And Will Levis delivers a dime right to him on the sideline, picks up double-digit yards, and gives you an opportunity to actually convert a third down and have a makeable third down, because 3rd and 21 in the shadow of your own goalpost, that sounds like a draw for Brian Callahan from what I've watched this year. So great job by Will Levis, reads the defense, accurate strike, and it sets up this. Big 3rd and long for the Titans after completing the NWI pass on the sideline, and Will Levis does what he does best and unloads a missile to Calvin Ridley for 63 yards to flip the field. And I want to point out a couple of things here, because Brian Callahan, man, people who hated on Brian Callahan too early, you're going to be eating your crow. He's got 4 eligible receivers on one side of the field. This is a college thing. You don't see this very often in the NFL, that you have 4 eligible receivers lined up on one side of the field. And also, Brian Callahan talked about how on this play, they got the exact coverage look that they thought they were going to get from the Houston Texans. And what the Houston Texans do is, from my vantage point, it looks like a cover 3 cloud. So you're going to have cover 3, and normally you would have cover 3 with an outside corner, 1 deep safety, and an outside corner. But what the Texans do here is, to the passing strength, they have this corner, Derek Stingley, as deep third. This safety goes into the middle third, and then this safety slides over and takes this third, and the Titans attack it perfectly, okay? What you're going to have is Tyler Boyd on a deep crossing route, and that occupies this safety right here. And then you're going to have NWI on the deep end right here, and that is going to occupy this corner. And then Calvin Ridley is going to go on the deep post right here. And at the end of the day, this is Jimmy Ward. Jimmy Ward had a great game. He had the pick 6, but he cannot run with Calvin Ridley, and not very many people in the NFL actually can. So the Titans' route concept here perfectly matches what the Texans are doing on defense, and it allows the Titans to get Calvin Ridley wide open one-on-one with the safety that he's clearly faster than. So you can see here, the deep crosser of Tyler Boyd, occupy. The deep in of Nick Westbrook-Akine, occupy. And then one-on-one matchup with Calvin Ridley getting on his horse. This is magical stuff, watching Calvin Ridley and Will Levis work. Boom. Great stuff right there. I mean, it gets you fired up at the end of the day. It gets you fired up. Love looking at the end zone angle here. Good job by the offensive line, giving Will Levis time. Look at Peter Skoronski here. I got to point this out. The Texans are going to run a twist stunt. So what they're going to do is they're going to bring this defensive tackle to J.C. Latham, hoping to knock him off balance. And then Danielle Hunter is going to swing inside. Danielle Hunter on Peter Skoronski. Sounds like a pretty good matchup. But watch Skoronski stone him. Boom. No chance. Peter Skoronski over the last 7 weeks has given up 9 pressures and only 1 sack. He has been one of the best guards in the NFL over the last 7 weeks. Excellent stuff from the second-year player. Boom. Missile. I mean, the ball is out of the camera frame. What a throw. What a catch. Good job, Callahan. It's 3rd and 8 right here, and Will Levis, this isn't the bomb that the NWI or Calvin Ridley throw was, but this is just great quarterbacking on 3rd and 8. So look what the Texans do. They run another cover 3 coverage here. So they're going to have deep 3rd, middle 3rd, deep 3rd. They're going to have a curl hook defender over here. They're going to have 2 hook defenders over the middle of the field right here with Jalen Petrie and then the linebacker. And I like this little adjustment that the Texans made. The Titans check it down a lot because pressure gets there. So they have this curl flat defender right here actually play kind of an adjusted man coverage on the running back. They're going to have their zone over here, of course, but with extra attention paid to the running back as the check down, because again, the Titans like to throw that because a lot of pressure gets home. But with the route concept, the Titans do a smart thing here. They're going to have Calvin Ridley press vertical. So they're going to back the defense up. They're going to have NWI over here press vertical to open up this side of the field where you're trying to attack. And then on the trip side, you're going to have a deep crosser from Chigakonkwo, and then you're going to have an underneath drag route from Tyler Boyd. And the idea is you press vertically on both of these sides, so you back the defense up, and then it's one level or the other. So you're going to read 1 to 2, okay? Whoever is open. And quite honestly, if Levis had more time, he could probably hit Chigakonkwo, but with the time that he had, which is usually pretty limited, he found a way to hit Tyler Boyd in stride, accurate pass. Again, right now it's 2-on-2. It's Tyler Boyd right here. It's Chigakonkwo right here. You got it. Whatever you want. And Will Levis takes the easy money, can't go broke taking a profit, hits Tyler Boyd in stride. Great catch. Boyd turns it up. First down on 3rd and 8. Excellent stuff from Will Levis. I mean, this is just, this isn't as impressive as the past 2 throws and the NWI touchdown, but this is just playing quarterback in the NFL. And again, good job by the Titans offensive line being able to pick up this stunt for long enough for Levis to get this off for a first down. This is another 3rd and long for the Titans and a very similar coverage from the Houston Texans in terms of how they're lining up, what their responsibilities are. It changes a little bit because of the formation here. But again, you're going to have a cover 3 from the Texans. 3rd, middle right here. You're going to have hook defender over the middle. This guy is a curl flat, but because of the alignment, he's going to pay a little bit more attention to the inside slot guy right here. And then you're going to have this linebacker on the opposite side who is going to be tagged onto the running back. All right, it's basically the same exact coverage, a little bit different because of less traffic in the middle. But again, the Titans are on this hash instead of this hash without the trips on the other side. So the Texans adjust it a little bit. But what we're going to focus on is this is a two-man read for Will Levis. You got a slant right here by Calvin Ridley, and then you got a slant right here by Tyler Boyd. Who is open? Which one's more open? That's who we're hitting. We're creating space over the middle of the field against this coverage. Whoever's open, you get it to him, okay? And because this player right here for the Texans, number 20, Jimmy Ward, kind of has inside leverage on Calvin Ridley, he's going to be able to get to this slant a little bit quicker. So Levis makes the proper read here in that this defensive back is on the outside shoulder of Tyler Boyd, giving him more room to the inside. Now, where Will Levis gets in trouble is if this defender right here reads this route concept and cuts inside of it, that's where the interceptions come. But here there's enough space, and Levis rockets it into Tyler Boyd, giving the Titans a big first down. Good Tyler Boyd game in this one as well. 6 catches, 50-some yards, a lot of first downs on his catches. Texans bring a 5-man pressure here. Good job by Levis getting the ball out quick. First down Titans. 2nd and 8 for the Titans here, and I'll tell you what, folks. This is a magical throw. Like, that is crazy right there, folks. That is crazy. So the Texans are going to be in man coverage on this one. They're going to have man right here, man right here, man right here. I'm not exactly sure who I think man right here on Chigakonkwo. You're going to have the deep safety right here. But what you're going to get from the Titans is you're going to get a deep in from Nick Westbrook-Akine. You're going to get a crossing route right here from Calvin Ridley. And for Will Levis to fake this play action and turn around immediately with Danielle Hunter in his face, or number 95, Derek Barnett, I guess. Derek Barnett right in his face. Immediately in his face. Look where Calvin Ridley is. He's not even crossed the hash yet. For Will Levis to understand, hey, this is where I'm going with this football. Take the hit and make this cross-body throw. Look at that. He goes off the first read right here and sees Ridley winning that matchup. I mean, what a play by Will Levis to read it, adjust, get his base back right, going cross-body, and laser this football into Calvin Ridley. Boom. Excellent catch as well by Calvin Ridley. Like, I mean, woo! That's magic, folks. That is quarterback in the NFL right there. Boom. Takes a big shot right in the chest. Big shot right in the chest. And delivers a dime. Bam. Whoa. All right, folks, here we go. The game winner to Chigakonkwo. A little play action, crossing route, and Chig does a lot of the work here on a 70-yard touchdown that puts the Titans up for good. 30-27. Again, a game-winning touchdown. And what I like most about this play is not even the play. It's not even the physical throw. It's that Will Levis bounced back. So many times this year when Will Levis has made a bad play, he has not bounced back. He has let it get to him. He's an emotional guy. We know that. They say you want to stay even at the quarterback position, not go with the highs and the lows. Well, the reality is Will Levis is not built like that. He is a high and low guy. He's emotional, and you know what? I relate to that a little bit, okay? Whatever, you know? But I'm just saying that the ability to bounce back mentally and make this play to win your team the game is probably my favorite part about it. So what the Titans are going to do here is play action fake. And what I love about this is that the Titans had been running these buck sweeps all year, where you get a down block from Latham, you get down blocks on this side up to the second level, kick out here, and then you're going to have Daniel Brunskill and Peter Skoronski as pullers. That's a buck sweep is what I would call it from my history with football. A buck sweep where you got 2 pullers to the outside. So the Titans fake that, okay, and it absolutely smokes the Texans' second-level defenders. Henry Toho, who was terrible in this game. Once again, as I said earlier, he was disastrous for the Texans at the second level. And then Azeez Al-Shire, former Titan, who I think is vastly overrated. They just get smoked by the play action fake and by the pulling guards. They follow the pulling guards, which, hey, they're reading their keys. That's what you expect them to do. You see Chigakonkwo right here. And I talked about this in the Tic Tac 4-pack, but Brian Callahan said in his press conference after the game that typically they would have Chigakonkwo hit down and chip on this defensive lineman. But they told him as an adjustment, don't do that. Just get out into your route. Just get out into your route. That's what they told him. So critical for the timing of this play that happened. But for the route concept, what the Titans do here is they are going to have a deep post by Bryce Oliver, which is actually open, but Levis obviously doesn't have time to get to that. They're going to have an in route from NWI. You're going to get a vertical route on the sideline by Calvin Ridley, which ultimately is critically important because it's not going to only occupy Derek Stingley Jr., excellent player, by the way. It's going to pull the safety all the way over here, which creates the room right here for Chigakonkwo to run that drag route. So the speed and the talent of Calvin Ridley creates gravity and pulls the safety over, giving him enough room. And the adjustment by Brian Callahan to not have Chig give a chip before the route creates the timing necessary to make this happen. Got the play action fake. And look, Danielle Hunter is on him, or whoever the Texans defender is right there. It might not be Danielle Hunter. Can't really tell at this moment. Whatever, not important. But he's right on him. And again, this safety, hips turned, worried about Calvin Ridley. Look at this. Look at this. So not only Calvin Ridley creates this gravity, the play action fake creates this gravity on the linebackers. And Chigakonkwo is one of the best athletes in the NFL at the tight end position. It hasn't been a great year for Chigakonkwo, but he's fully capable of these type of things, and the Titans have to find a way to get Chiggy with it more often. Touchdown Titans. I mean, just to bounce, again, the mental ability to get off the mat and to bounce back, pressure in your face, deliver an accurate football, and what a run by Chigakonkwo. What a great job. Game winner right there. Best play of the season. Titans fans, I hope you guys enjoyed that film breakdown on Will Levis's performance against the Houston Texans. Look, we talked about all the good stuff that he did. Obviously, there's the pick six. There is the sacks that he caused. I would say about 2, maybe 2.5 of the 8 sacks on the day were on Will Levis for running into the pressure. He could have got rid of the ball quicker. But overall, Will Levis has been tremendous over the last 3 weeks against 3 top 10 defenses in the NFL. If he can continue this going forward, not only can he be the Tennessee Titans starting quarterback in 2025, but he could be a guy who leads the Titans to a lot of victories. A lot of football left to come, and I'm going to be breaking it all down here on the Tic Tac Titans film channel. Check out the Locked On Titans podcast, the #1 Titans podcast in the world, for all my Titans conversation. I'm going to have a Jarvis Brownlee Jr. film breakdown this week. I'm going to have a breakdown on the Tennessee Titans run game and how they completely confused the Houston Texans and used their momentum against them. It was great stuff from Brian Callahan in this game. But with that being said, again, make sure that you get subscribed. Stay subscribed for year-round free Tennessee Titans film content. Throw a thumbs up on the video. Throw a tighten up down in the chat. Also, there's a link down in the description for some Tic Tac Titans merch. Got a hat, got hoodies, got shirts, anything that you need. So check that out if you feel inclined to do so. But that is going to do it for me today. I am your host, Tyler Rowland. Thank you for tuning in. And as I tell you every single episode, tighten up.